Can I just tell you, I don't have it in me anymore. Like, I really and truly don't have it in me anymore to have the exact same fucking conversations that I've had 800 trillion times a day for over 10 years online. Like, I really don't. I've poured years of my life, hours and hours and hours and hours a week of my life, and like getting information out to the world and explaining things over and over and over and over again. I've shown the human rights situation here for years. I've explained how people are being duped. I've shown how people are being duped. I've given them source materials for all of this. I've gone above and beyond. I've gotten all of that information out there, and yet people I know, people I've known for decades, people who actually really know me in real life, all of a sudden will pop up on my Facebook or my Instagram and be like, there's a genocide in Gaza. I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I pour years of my life into this if you won't even fucking see what I post? I've explained who Jews are. I've explained who Arabs are. I've explained who Palestinians are. I've explained who the colonizers are in the Middle East. I've explained where the word Palestine comes from. I've explained the history of this region. I've explained the history of psychological warfare that goes into this. I've explained Russian invention of anti-Zionism instead of anti-Semitism, which is really just the same thing. I've explained the source of the word anti-Zionism. I've explained the history of Islam. I've explained the actual indigenous cultures of this region. I've explained the entire PSY operation that's going on between Russia, China, Turkey, Iran, and Qatar. I've explained how the West is being duped. I explained how the infiltration of the Muslim Brotherhood into the academics and media and news and social media and social justice movements has basically indoctrinated generations of people who think that they're woke progressives into becoming Islamist, terrorist, colonialist fanboys. I've explained how and why they're targeting minority communities in the West, the Black community, the indigenous community, the LGBTQ community, the feminist community, all sorts of marginalized people throughout the West. I've explained how and why they are targeting those communities. I've explained what a genocide is. I explained why this is not a genocide. I explained what apartheid is. I explained why this isn't apartheid. I explained indigeneity and colonialism. I explained why Jews are indigenous and not colonialists, and why Arabs are not indigenous and are colonialists. I explained the psyche of the American Western left and why it's so easy to brainwash them. I explained why people crave acceptance so much, and that's why they join these new cults, these new religions like the Free Palestine movement. I've spent literally years of my life explaining all of this stuff, every single bit of it, from every single angle that anybody could possibly ask a question. And I also spend hours of my days interacting with people, hours that I don't even have, interacting with people, explaining stuff over and over and over and over and over and over again. So it kills me. It literally kills me when people I actually know, people I've actually been connected to for years, who should, seeing some of the stuff that I post, who all of a sudden out of nowhere, years and years and years and years into me explaining everything all the time, forever, for free, voluntarily doing this because I'm terrified of what's becoming of the world. When people who know me, after years of this, suddenly pop up on my Facebook and say, yeah, there's a genocide in Gaza, on a video of me explaining why there's not a genocide in Gaza. And here I am in the position of like, do I just cut them out of my life because fucking I don't have the energy to deal with this? Or do I pour my time and energy and effort into educating them, even if it's very likely that they won't listen because they're already indoctrinated? I post about a 3 to 7 minute clip every other day explaining something. All you have to do is watch it. If you want to run your mouth about a situation that you've never even stepped foot in, if you want to pretend that you know more about what's happening in this region, having never been here in your entire life, then those of us that are from here and live here and actually work in human rights and geopolitics in this region, those of us who are actually